What is up, guys? So I got the front bumper on and I took off the hood struts right now, so it was probably a bad idea. I just did it like right now. Turns out that was a problem with my hood. If you saw any of my pictures, you could see. But today we will be starting the coilovers. So we're gonna start with the big boy side. I got silvers, Neomaxes. These things are pretty sweet. I'll show you more in depth right now. Okay, so these are the silvers, they're 24-way adjustable. Simple, just like that. Go through the engine bay. Yeah, that's all I really got for you guys. So I'm gonna try them on. We're gonna ride height real quick. Okay, so first you're gonna get the measurements of your wheel to the base of your car. There's not really a purpose for this. I was just curious to see how much I drop. You don't have to do this. Again, it's just something that if you're curious you can look at. What the goal is, see where the wheel gap. A good idea is to, before you jack up the car, break all the nuts off the breaker bar. Make it a lot easier in the long run instead of looking like me and having to take the car down to, as you can see, to take it back down and I jack it back up right here. Okay, so next you want to take off the brake hose tube clamp mounting bolt. Big name, small bolt, not that hard, just take it off. Okay, next we'll be taking off the lower mounting bolt for the strut, and what I do here is I spray it with WD-40, use a wrench on one side and then breaker bar, pop it open, and then just use a ratchet to go through it. Took a while, but not that bad. And so once you get it far enough off, you're gonna switch sides with the wrench so that you can take the bolt off easier and not just sit there and keep spinning it. Makes it easier in the long run. Okay, so now I'm going to jack it up just to make it have less pressure on it, make it easier. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Just use a wrench, breaker bar, then hit it with the ratchet. Okay, so now we're going to go to the upper strut mounting bolts. Just 3 of them. Not that bad, just take them off. You'll be all good to go. Okay, so these were pretty worn when I started doing this. So this one's really easy to come out. You'll see in the rear part, it's not usually this easy, but okay. So now we're gonna go back to the lower mounting bolts. Just gonna tighten them, ratchet tight. Okay, so next you're going to want to jack it up a little bit. Again, make it easier, but also this is so you can feed it through the holes of the upper mounting bolts, and you don't have to carry all that weight. So as you can see, I'm jacking it up and slowly positioning it and just hand tightening these bolts for now just to keep it in place. Okay, then you're going to torque the upper mounting bolts to 33 foot-pounds, and then you're going to go underneath and torque the lower mounting bolts to 65 to 76 foot-pounds. So now you're going to use the brake hose tube clamp mounting bolt and connect the brake hose tube clamp. Pretty simple. I just use ratchet tight. There's no torque specs for it. So here's a picture of before and after, and you can just see the difference already. The front is easier to do than the rear. So as we get to the rear, you're going to see that the video might be shorter, but the process was longer. Okay, so just as a reminder, your car is lower now if you did it correctly or if that was your goal. And so when you drop it, yeah, be careful. As you can see, I got caught right there in the bumper. Wasn't too bad. It was actually worse than my driveway because I decided to drive it. So here's a picture of it lowered in the front. I actually really like that look, but... Okay, so now that we have the front done, still need to torque the wheels. Not a big deal though. You're gonna do something back, so let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is go to the trunk, open it up, and on the right you'll see these, on the left too also, but if you did the sail panel conversion with me or you watched it, you'll understand that these are right there. Super easy, it just allows you to see the strut. As you can see, I used my brain on this one. I jacked the car up after I did that, and that was mostly because it's a lot easier to reach the cargo space when the car is not 4 feet in the air. Okay, then you're going to take off this little boot, and after that you're going to take off the shock absorber upper mounting nuts. There's only 2 of them, unlike the front which had 3, so... Okay, so now I'm taking off the brake line clamp bolt. Just a regular bolt, just take it off, move it out of the way. Okay, so now I have an extension on a ratchet, which is taking off the shock absorber lower mounting bolt. This bolt is a pain, so just work at it, you'll get it off. Okay, so I did get the bolt off, and now this is when the hardest part comes in, at least for me. So I had to go rent clamps from AutoZone or some place like that, and what you have to do, if you don't have an impact gun, just beat it up with a ratchet, just go at it side to side, having to hit it with the hammer every once in a while to keep it so that they're on opposite sides of the strut. So you can see me struggling right here, and I eventually do get it small enough so I can take it out. Okay, so that's what you're supposed to be taking off, and what you can do is you can yank down the rotor once you have the coils tight enough and hit it with the hammer, and it should help pop it out. So place the new coilover in, manage to put the lower mounting bolt back in, and tighten it back in. Now we're going to jack it back up, hoping to feed it through the very top so that we can bolt it back on. Make any adjustments that you feel comfortable with. It really depends what you're looking for. Personally, I need to go back and raise the height even more because I got some bad camera now. Okay, so for some reason I forgot to take a video of this, but you want to torque the top to 33 foot-pounds and torque the bottom to 65. So it's basically the same as the front, except you have to torque the bottom to 65, not all the way up to 76. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to check the description below, and I'll be doing a review on these in the next couple months. Thank you.